Welcome to Kyle App presented by AgKnocks. My name is Tom Ag, and I'm joined by AgJack, Shrek, and Billy. As always, we appreciate you for listening. Please be sure to follow at AgKnocks on X, Instagram, and TikTok for all of our daily content. And the Aggies are number 3 in the first official college football playoff rankings, but who gives a shit?
I mean, it genuinely doesn't matter. I feel like I know we've been saying that for weeks on end, but this is one where it truly doesn't matter.
What truly matters is avenging, for those of us that remember, the original, the OG initial college football playoff ranking that we pulled up in that 4 spot. I was at the rec. People were going nuts. Unbelievable moment. And we shat our pants the entire rest of the season. This is what, from here on out, is what matters. That's the game plan. You guys are totally right. Does not matter where we are now. We have to finish the season strong.
Yeah, I mean, look. It's the first one. It's a good measuring stick. It's a good starting point, but we've got a long way to go, obviously. If we go 12-0, we should have this conversation, because if we go 12-0, I don't care what else happens. If Indiana and Ohio State go 12-0, we should be number 1 just based on our pedigree, right?
I mean, we should, technically, based on that logic, we should be number 1 right now. So I doubt that if we go undefeated, we'd be number 1 regardless of what happens, because Ohio State plays nobody and Indiana plays nobody.
But we have 2 more ranked road games, though. So I feel like those would.
I mean, again, our strength of schedule or strength of resume or whatever is higher. Everything is higher right now. I don't think that would matter.
Didn't Ohio State lose to Michigan last year at the end of the season?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
They're not going to
happen again.
And everyone wrote them off. So Mac Rhodes, the old white guy that they throw up there after every CFP ranking, just came out and he called our quarterback Marcus Reed, and he said our defense was ass, and that was why we were the 3rd team of the top 3, regardless of the strength of record metric that they said was going to be very important this year and considered this year. So just immediately threw that out the window. But I don't care. I feel like if we go 12-0, we would be the strongest by far. Strength of record, the defense would have. There's no way the defense couldn't have balled out if we're 12-0. Simply.
To me,
yeah, I'm just gonna go with that guy's a racist, and that's the only reason he said that.
I do love that, though, to something for Elko to have bulletin board material about. The offense, I think we feel like is in a good spot. Defensively, there's minimal but some room for improvement. I think the defense has been a strong suit for the majority of our games, but gives Elko some good bulletin board material. I don't really think being 1 through 3, to be honest, matters. If we get the bye, who cares? I'm good. If we get the bye, I don't care. You got to beat the best to be the best. That is what it is.
I don't want the bye. I straight up don't want the bye.
The best spot is
I
the
would
5
like the bye.
Exactly. Best spot is the 5 spot.
The 5 spot, you play fucking, who do we play? Memphis or Navy or somebody at Kyle Field, and then we play the worst of the teams that have the bye. And last year, all the teams that had the bye lost in the first game.
Yep. They were rusty, bro. Rest versus rust.
So we will have both ways to justify it. If we get the bye, it's going to be sick. We have a bye. We'll be fine. That's cool. And then if we don't get the bye, we're the 5th seed. We're going to be easiest pathway forward. This is great.
I think I disagree, bro. I think you want the fucking bye. It's a free win.
We want the bye.
What are you talking about, bro?
One less opportunity to lose the game.
Yeah,
everyone who
nobody
played
has a chance to get hurt, unless you get hemorrhoids or something.
If you're playing a non-power 4 team, it's kind of inherently better. It's you get a home
history
playoff.
repeats itself.
Bro, I will say the last time, and I'm curious to see, we'll talk about the Missouri game, obviously, but the last time we came off a bye this season was the Auburn 16-10 game. Felt a little sluggish, a little sleepwalkish. So I will give some credit to AgJack for that, of maybe it's not the best case scenario for us.
I don't really think it's the rest and rust thing. Well, first of all, yes, the bye week from the standpoint of Le'Veon Moss and whoever else we need to get healthy, absolutely banger. But it's dude, if we are legitimately going to be introducing, we're playing the worst team in the playoff, and it's basically a Mickey Mouse Make-A-Wish team that's entering the playoff that plays the 5 seed, because that's what Ohio State was last year, right? Were they the 5? Or am I tripping?
I think it was Notre Dame.
I thought they were just the
Notre
7.
Dame. And Notre Dame had a fucking cakewalk to the championship. So,
and they lost to freaking Northern Illinois or something like that.
Right. So I think either way. Because look, if we're the 3 seed and then we have to play Ole Miss after the bye week, that kind of sucks. But if we don't get the bye and we play Memphis in the first round, and then we play, who would be the worst team in the top 4 after that? Like Georgia Tech or something? I don't know. Like, wouldn't you rather play a team like that in the quarterfinal?
Go after the ACC champion, dude, in the quarter. You got a point. Yeah, I see the logic.
I think there's too many variables.
We're literally getting ahead of ourselves. We literally just said nothing matters, the rankings don't matter, and then went on a fucking 10-minute tangent about why it's better for us to be the 5 seed.
Okay, I did want to just bring this up before we get into game talk. So I somehow came across this. There's a city in Nevada called Elko, Nevada. So if we win the national championship, I'm going to say right now that AgKnocks is going to get in a van together. We're going to all meet in Houston. Everyone's going to fly to Houston, drive to Houston. We're going to get in a van and we're going to drive to Elko, Nevada and back. And that's going to be our national championship parade. And anyone else
doesn't even want to fucking drive to the college football playoffs, but he'll drive to Elko, Nevada. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I think AgJack just wants an excuse to be inside Elko, honestly.
Yeah. I want to pay homage to the king. Homage.
Possibly. I'm going to suggest an alternative that could be equally loyal to the king. Still probably less terrible than driving 20 hours. Vegas to Elko could be elite. I'm just saying as a squad.
How far is that? Let's see.
I think it's still far enough where it deserves some clout.
Oh my God, it's so far. It's 6.5 hours.
What about Tahoe to Elko?
You're saying it would be 12 hours round trip?
Check Tahoe.
Yeah.
Check Tahoe.
Wow. I didn't think about that. Tahoe to Elko is 5 hours. It might even be closer to Salt Lake City. Hold on.
Nah, bro. I'm out on Mormons.
All right, we'll do more research on Elko, Nevada. We will get to the bottom of it and plan our route accordingly.
3 hours and 20
But like
minutes.
I said, like we said, the ranking doesn't matter. We're not planning championship parades at 8-0 because we're 8-4 up until we win 9, and then we're 9-3. As far as I'm concerned.
I think
also, respectfully, if we win the championship, there's no way I'm celebrating by going to fucking Elko, Nevada. Dude.
Why not, dude?
Not down for the culture. That's crazy. Damn.
Like, you wouldn't, if we won national championship, you wouldn't go to Elko, Nevada?
That's not in my top 3 for sure.
That's how we get famous. They would be like, Texas A&M podcast drives all the way to Elko, Nevada to celebrate a championship win by Coach Mike Elko.
Get there, leave immediately. Apparently it sucked.
No, we starve ourselves or like won't drink water in Elko, Nevada until Mike Elko comes on the podcast.
Or sign.
That would be sick.
Yeah. So that was Elko, Nevada. What were we just about to start saying? Oh yeah, the 9-4 thing. Oh yeah, once we win 9, we're gonna say 9-4 until we win 10, and then when we win 10, we're gonna say 10-4 until we win 11, and then we win 11, we're gonna say 11-4 till we win 12. I thought about this.
It makes sense.
I can't say I get that at all, but fair enough.
Well, think about it. 10-4. 10-4 would be a loss in the SEC championship and a loss in the college football playoffs.
Yeah, you can't. No, it would not be that. Well, I guess if you're 10-2. I just feel like that's something that's going to end up on like the Kyle Umlang like Aggie facts of like can't do math. Look at that.
Yeah, well, we can do math if we have one more national championship than they do in the past 20 years. So, all right, Missouri, big game coming up. We can get to 9 wins. Pretty crazy feeling. Team we smoked last year, a team that is on their 3rd string quarterback. What do you guys think about this one?
Everything about this game is fucking nightmare fuel.
Go on.
You know why? Because whenever I talk to people, whenever I talk to A&M fans, people text me like, so what do you think of Mizzou? I don't actually give them a take until I know their take. And every single time they're like, I mean, I'm not worried about it. We should win. And these are not like people who are as crazy as I am about A&M football. These are normies. You know, like when the normies start doing something, you go the opposite direction.
I mean, yeah, but
this makes me worried, bro.
This team's kind of like earned that, though.
I agree. It's just I'm still not out of 8-4, bro.
With a defensive minded coach, you have to like your chances going in to an environment against a 3rd string true freshman QB who's played half, 3/4 of a game. I think it's a good opportunity for us to showcase that we are the alpha dogs of the SEC and just need to establish ourselves like that. But it is a little tricky. It's a road game. I don't think there's luckily South Carolina is not as good as everyone expected them to be. This is not a trap game by any means. I think the rest of the schedule sets up well for that, but not a night game. I don't care if they're blacked out, whatever. I think we got to go in there and dominate. I'm expecting a spanking.
Yeah, blacked out at 2:30 is a crazy way to go about it, bro. Not very many good
Well, hold
things
on.
happen when you get blacked out at 2:30.
Is Columbia is that Eastern? Oh, it's Central Time.
Wait, hold on. I'm still Billy. Did you say South Carolina?
Yeah, that's the game after.
Okay.
Big bro.
Yeah, well, then you said Columbia, and I was like, this guy thinks we're playing South Carolina.
Actually, 2 college towns, dude, named Columbia. Crazy. I know, right?
Fair.
So over the past 4 games, Missouri has scored less and less points. They scored 10 against Vanderbilt. Obviously, Prabula got hurt. Zollers is in. Freshman quarterback, tough spot going in there against Mike Elko. Elko's going to do what Elko does. We're going to feel some stuff out in the first quarter. It might feel a little uncomfortable if they can move the ball on us, but rest assured we will adjust. And I think the most important part is that our offense rolls and we don't have any hiccup bullshit. Just get out there, hot start, no turnovers. This is a game where it could be like we really establish footing as like a national power, where it's like, okay, LSU, that was not a mirage. We're going to go on the road in the SEC against a ranked team and whoop their fucking ass and take care of business. And I think the defense is going to play with a chip on their shoulder after they basically heard that, hey, the reason why you guys are not in the top 2 is because your defense is sketchy.
Which are they? Is our defense even sketchy, bro?
Bro, did you not watch the Arkansas game?
And Notre Dame.
I bet that
Dude,
dude
that's
watched
the
the one
Arkansas.
game and was like, yeah, I've seen enough. Well,
Notre
yeah.
Dame at Notre Dame, and then you're going to take the Arkansas game, which we already know is going to be fucking crazy.
I do think we have to look back to that Notre Dame game and realize, like, I'm just curious, and we'll come back to Missouri in a second. I'm just so curious how the rest of the season would have gone if we lost that game. I think if we lose that game and we're 7-1, our current wins, every other game is the exact same. I think we are number 20, which would be insane. But I do think that's the disrespect that the committee's putting on us.
If we had
regularly
lost to Notre Dame, you're saying we would be number 20?
I just hate how they're overrated every single time you don't want them to be, and then they're underrated every single time you need them to be overrated, bro. It's fucking gay.
I mean, we can't overlook this Missouri team. They did, they almost beat Alabama. It was with Prabula, but it was right there. They battled with Auburn. I think Auburn's a little fraudulent. They did go to double overtime with Auburn. What was I talking about, Vanderbilt or Auburn? I just blanked out.
Vanderbilt.
Both of them. I don't know, man. I mean, if we could stop the run and make them lean on Zollers, this should be wraps quickly.
Is their run game fire? I honestly have not watched any
It's
Missouri.
not bad.
Yeah, they have a big running back. He's pretty solid. NFL build.
It is pretty
Yeah.
stupid how the coach tried to get ahead of it, like basically glazing Marcel, being like, well, I was the first one to call it. I was the one they should have said they should have started Marcel last season, even though Connor Wegman
call, bro.
whipped his ass.
Well, who's Jalen Catalan? Because
I don't
he
fucking know.
said
Who's
we
that?
need to.
No, he's,
the way to stop
He's been on the team for what, like 7 years now?
Jalen Catalan. Yeah, he's on the
Yeah.
defense. He's a safety. He said the way to stop Marcel Reed is we have to make him play quarterback.
He's played A&M 5 different times. He's been in
Have they
college
beat us once?
since 2019.
Yeah, have they beat us?
That's
Let me
crazy.
look.
I think they beat us one
Jalen?
time.
My guy is getting passed around, bro. Okay, he played at Arkansas for 3 years.
Okay, so yeah.
2019, 2022. Did they get it? Yeah, they got us once then, I think. Then Texas 2023, UNLV 2024, and Missouri 2025.
That's crazy. He's like that one friend that's still trying to be a rapper.
Let it go, bro.
Bro.
Gucci backpack needs to go.
All
But
right,
yeah,
let's.
I do want to say one other thing about Missouri creating their own, like, people trying to create their own bulletin board material. This could have been like a save for whatever, but there's rumors that were flying around that it was Eli Drinkwitz that last year with the Will Lee blanket thing, that it was not Will Lee who sent blankets in a note to the Missouri wide receivers' hotel rooms, that it was Missouri's coach, Eli Drinkwitz, trying to light a fire under his players. So he wrote Sent them all blankets, wrote a fake note from Will Lee. And Will Lee, like the fucking goat he was, just didn't deny it. Spanked him. And then was like, I guess I did. I guess I did do that.
Yeah, I fully believe that, honestly.
He seems like a cornball where he'd be like the kind of guy trying to create his own hype. Like he's giving like a little Ted Lasso type of vibe.
Dude, I was gonna say like he's like a cringe white guy coach, but I couldn't
Uber
think of
Ross,
like a comparison.
motherfucker.
They definitely have like that crooked believe sign above their locker.
But yeah. Even if
Shout
it
out
gets
Ted
torn,
Lasso,
they're
bro.
taping it.
They get a new season.
Bro,
Let's
what's
make
that?
him
Making white Americans love terrible soccer forever.
Ted Lasso got so bad in the last 2 seasons. It was so bad. All right, let's call someone out. This game, Ahmad called out Torian York. I called out Marcel Reed, Heisman performers. Billy called out Randy Bond. I don't think he did anything, did he? Or was that Cleat? Cleat called out Randy Bond.
Yeah, it was Cleat.
Shrek called out the entire defensive tackle room. Everybody balled out against LSU. You can't complain. All right. Who are we calling out?
I'll handle this. I wrote my blog about him. I think it's going to be a big game for Torian York. He's got to step up and make a play. I know we called him out last week, but this is a big week for him. Ahmad Hardy's is a big back. He'll be a handful. You need your middle linebacker to set the tone and frankly eat his ass. Get up in that shit. So yeah, I said it. Needs to be, it's like the coach tells you need to know what kind of gum he's chewing. I need him on him like that, bro.
You need him to stuff the big Hardy.
Need him to stuff him deep and hard all night.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Torian York.
All right.
We know ball.
Yeah, I'll go next after that one. ABR, dude. After your come to Jesus game, you are now on the national spotlight. Continue the momentum. Continue it. Go the fuck off, ABR.
Making some plays lately.
No love
Correct.
for Terry Bussey, bro. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and call out Morrow. Separate yourself, young bull.
He already did, bro.
No. There's like talks of him. Like there's like a little Kindle. Like we need to see like something going up in flames. Like 3 touchdowns, 100 yards. Like holy shit, who is this guy? There's no way this guy's also in the running back room. And Le'Veon Moss is gonna come back, but they still got Ruben Owens and they got all these other people. How the hell do they have this guy? Like that's what
I don't know
needs to happen.
why. Part of me just wants EJ Smith to do well so bad.
Yeah.
I think he's like,
Dude,
he's
think
been,
about it.
he stayed for a while. He earned his
Yeah.
chance.
He's like the 5th string running back. He just loves ball. He just wants to do it for his dad. Like, and he gets in the game and he runs his ass off and he gets in and plays special teams and he like that's the type of
And
dude
he-
you want.
And he has a sick jump cut.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be the new Michael Slater since he retired.
I do think
Hey,
like randomly he will get a shot in the NFL. Like it'll be like
He'll be like
He was
an
gonna
elite
give it-
special teams guy.
Frank Gore's son got a shot in the NFL and it was like, I mean, yeah, he played at like FAU and he was like he was like all right there. But like,
I mean,
But as
you
long
know,
as they're not treated like freaking Bronny James, like I feel like, bro,
respect Bronny, bro. The hell?
dude, Frank Gore, hell yeah,
Well-
give his son a shot. Don't shove him down my throat, but yeah, he deserves a shot just because of his dad.
it
you
feels
wanna
like you can just invite a guy like that to camp and like Moose got invited to Panthers camp and he sucked and he got a shot. There's no way Jerry Jones doesn't invite EJ Smith to Cowboys camp.
Has to, bro. If fucking Deuce Vaughn got a call, he's getting a call.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm calling out Mike Elko. I think this is the game where you gotta just unleash the dogs on this freshman quarterback. You gotta stop the run. So let's prove to us that you are capable of let's scheme up and stop the run when we know that that's all they've got. And then after that, we should be confusing a young quarterback. I expect 3 turnovers for us at least on Saturday. Come on, Elko, earn that contract, baby.
I was gonna say, bro, with all these Penn State rumors going around, there's no way Penn State's not offering that man $10 million.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that, bro. We'll get to that.
All right, so score predictions and bold predictions. Let's discuss. So LSU, Shrek 2017 with LSU missing a tying field goal at the end. Tom Ag 23-13 and Randy Bond 3 for 3 beyond 40 yards. Reed DeCraver 86 yards on the first drive. I had 27 And with EJ Smith, 80 yards and a touchdown, and Cleat at 20-13. And but he did hit his 7-sack bold prediction. Big time.
Not that bold. Not that bold.
It wasn't that bold.
Like, good for Cleve, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't that bold though. We said it in the moment.
Yeah.
All right, what we got?
All right, I'll go first. I'm going to say 31-10. Spanking. An absolute hog-washing, molly-whopping of the Surrey Tigers. And my bold prediction is going to be, I'm going to say under 100 yards passing for Mizzou and 3 interceptions.
Damn, that's pretty bold.
People are saying.
That's bold as hell, bro. I'll go next. I'm going to say 42-13. And absolutely fucks this team up. And I'm not afraid to say that because I've been saying they're going to cover and dominate in all of these games so far. I really think this is a good matchup for us with the freshman quarterback and everything. I don't think their atmosphere is going to be that live. We have a friend going, barely knows ball. If he's the type of half Missouri fan that's going to be there, not worried about this one.
He'll probably leave at halftime.
Probably. Yeah,
Too
they
loud in
mean...
there.
Any team that has a construction site in one of their end zones, like regardless of what you're trying to build, it's not happening that year for you. 42-13 A&M, bold prediction. Billy was, I liked Billy's. I'm going to say, Cassius Howell has 2 strip sacks and scores a touchdown on one.
Fine. I can see that, at least a strip sack happening.
Cassius Howell, my God, dude. People are starting to notice.
I want him to develop one other move. I feel like he needs one more rushing move.
I'm
just saying, bro. I'm just putting it out there. He's ghost.
You know
If you watch the tape,
Marcel needs to run the ball more. Cassius needs one more rush move.
correct. Like those are both like you guys say these things as if they're wrong, but like
No, but
they're
Both of
actually
those guys
proven correct.
have odds. Both of those guys have odds to win a Heisman, bro.
Billy, if you played an entire
Howell?
season with injuries off, do you think you could keep Cassius Howell from getting 10 sacks a game if you played left tackle?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, bro. Easy. Just cut that motherfucker every play.
Blocking someone is so much harder than getting by somebody.
It's the same.
No, it's not.
Not for Trey Zune, baby.
Wait, what? Elaborate.
I said not for Trey Zune, bro. He's been fucking goated this year.
Shrek's been
Spoken
grinding
like
that
a true
for well too.
offensive lineman.
Yeah, bro. If y'all don't really watch ball because y'all just go straight to the fucking progression of the quarterbacks. Like,
No,
Well,
we
no,
you don't
literally
watch what's
we literally watch the ball, so we are watching ball. We do know ball because we only watch the ball.
We are literally watching ball.
No, you just offered like no explanation on that. I mean,
what are you talking about, bro? He's got like the best grading for an offensive lineman in the country. He's given up, I think, like 1 sack all year.
bro,
Oh, we're
I
doing
know.
PFF grades now.
I would say you just accuse us of not knowing ball, and then your main supporting fact was a PFF grade. What are we talking about?
You know what? Fuck off. Anyways, full prediction. Oh, wait, no. Score prediction for me. Let's go 34-24. Aggies win. And my bold prediction is going to be there's going to be a fat man touchdown. One of the
Like how
offensive
fat?
linemen's going to score.
Like a
Like
Chick-fil-A?
not like one of the like one of those weird like throws it to the tackle or whatever things. You know what? Fuck it. Trey Zune specifically is going to score the touchdown.
Dude, out of the
Alright.
T formation, we could totally throw to an offensive lineman.
We could.
Isn't
Klein,
Trey Zune like a
Klein is
tier
yet
O
to
line?
go into his T formation bag, bro.
Now you're just all in on Klein. So, oh,
Yeah, dude.
I think just gonna put this out there, and you might want to wait until we win 9 games. That's totally fine, but we need to start to see ourselves as a top 3 team. Like, because if we were on the outside looking in, and you saw this matchup, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, A&M is gonna win like 38-7." You wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah,
No.
they're gonna barely squeak by here." I don't know. I just think it looks different now. We gotta
I
realize
saw
it.
it.
I think we're all Vegas merchants and all of us know what the spread is.
Sure,
Yeah, but
we've been
it
covering.
moved in our favor already. Are we done with Shrek's picks?
No, I
or-
gotta say one more thing. I just genuinely am blown away. I should know this. Trey Zune being number 60 at left tackle should be like a federal crime. That is just not right. That looks horrible. I fully thought he was a center or a guard, just purely based on number recognition. That's terrible.
That's fair. Yeah, tackle's got to be in the 70s. I agree. with
Yeah.
that.
Got to be somewhere in the 70s. Usually 75. Like
77, dude. That's the
Yeah,
classic.
77 for sure.
do better.
All right. So, Jack, it's weird that you said what you said because my scoring prediction for the Mizzou game is going to be 52-6 A&M. So they got this poor quarterback, man. And if, as Billy tweeted, if Cassius is going to be leaving Nussmeier waiting for the towel, I can't imagine what that boy's going to do to this man.
Ugh.
Anything goes, anything's legal, sodomy's on the table. I have no idea. Anything can happen, and I guarantee you the kid's gonna have a bad day. I don't think they score an offensive touchdown, and I think that the 6 points they get come on their first 2 possessions. I think we start off slow and give them 2 easy possessions past our 50-yard line. And then bold predictions wise, I'm gonna say we score 3 special teams touchdowns. Specifically, we finally have a block of our own that we fall on in the end zone. ACC runs a punt back, and then somebody takes a kickoff back.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's not crazy to envision that. Like, if we just avalanche them early with their quarterback situation and the way that they try to play offense, I don't know how good their defense is, but I don't think it matters because we've been able to score on literally fucking everybody, anywhere, anytime. 40
points. 40 points an away game every single time.
That's the thing that I was thinking with our scores. It's like, you got to be over 40 on the road here. You can't short us points on the road. We're going to score 40 on your ass.
And it's Mizzou with a third string QB. I'm taking 50.
Yeah, this is like the best offensive matchup we've had since Auburn, I think. Who else would you say that we felt good about, like, with our defense? If they can't run the ball, they're fucked.
I think that's going to be the story of it more than anything. Like, I think we're going to be working with a short field a lot of the time. Like, it's not even going to necessarily be like, sure, their defense is solid. They held Alabama to 27, Vandy 17, Auburn 17, South Carolina 20. Like, not bad, but I think we're going to be the third string QB as a freshman comes into play where if they're on the 5-yard line, bro, they're not throwing it. It's going to be 3 runs, punt that shit. So I think special teams will come into play. That should be a big factor.
And I think this is another ABC game. Everybody's watching it. We'll talk about the YouTube TV shit later. I've got that for Cringe Fest. But hopefully we're all going to be watching it. It's a 2:30 ABC game. Joe Tessitore, national audience. Marcel Reed, another opportunity to show everybody why you are a Heisman contender. Just lay it the fuck on. I think that our game plan for this one should be to not run the ball. I think that we pulled out the stops for LSU. That made more sense because they couldn't stop it the year before. Let's reel it back, tone it down again. Save that shit for Alabama, Georgia, SEC title, Texas, whatever it is. Put it in the back pocket. Let's just go out and dominate them.
I don't know. Dude, with all the stat padding that Indiana does, I think we should do some stat padding of ourselves this week.
Do it through the air.
Or is Billy once on the ground with Marcel?
Can he do it through the air is the question.
I think this is going to be a big Craver game. I think Craver's been sleeping a little bit, and I think he's going to pop off and have a couple big plays in this one.
I'm going to call out Marcel and say, show me 70% completion percentage for one game.
It's a college quarterback.
Just saying, bro.
70% is like a perfect fucking game for a college quarterback.
Yeah, I think like Drake May is like having the best second year of all time, and he's like 68%.
Yeah.
Show me 60%. I don't know.
68.1, I think.
He's thrown 60%, bro.
That's good.
Dude, college QBs, you can live above 57.
And living in the stat box or the stat sheet on like percentages for quarterbacks is
not knowing ball behavior.
I didn't say that. I'm saying he's not going to win the Heisman trying to throw the ball, bro.
This is why we need to buy the electric chairs from Dave & Buster's right here.
You win the Heisman by making plays and winning ball games. But let's move on to Texas Hate Minute. Speaking of stat padding, speaking of having a high passing percentage, look at Arch Manning, bro. He gets all of his yards. He's turning into Quinn Ewers, which is scaring me because he's just dumping it all over the place. They had 2 games they should have lost, and now they're kind of getting hot. But I don't know, like, where are we at on this?
I mean,
I'm getting hot against. Let ball knowers speak, bro. Hold on. This is they got hot against Mississippi State and Vandy. Vandy is overhyped. Vandy's a bad team. I don't think
they're
Alabama
bad.
is their Super Bowl of like They beat them last year. They wanted to show that they could do it again and compete. Think about, and not to discredit ourselves, but let's think about A&M 2012. That Alabama game in 2013 was our Super Bowl. We could have gone 1-11 and been over the fucking moon that we beat Alabama again. That's, in my opinion, what Vandy is right now. They are an overhyped team that is not built the program by. They have a good player, sure, but the program is not even remotely there. That's a game Texas should have won by a lot more. I didn't watch. I don't know what the fuck happened to them in the second half. But when you get up early on them like that, that's the best case scenario for sure for them. Every game that they won, right? Every game that Vandy's won that's been meaningful has been like a knock them down, drag it out type of game. They're not putting up 40.
We just need Georgia to butt fuck them.
Georgia's not that good.
Yeah, I'm worried about that too. They're playing some beatable teams.
For sure, but I'm just saying, I don't think Texas is that good either.
If we play Georgia tomorrow, what do y'all think the spread would be?
Where?
In Kyle 4.5.
Kyle Field or at Georgia? Georgia.
At Georgia.
Yeah, at Georgia.
I would say Georgia minus
1.5.
Ooh, I would give him.
Damn.
So yeah, pick them basically.
I think at home we're getting 4.5, maybe 5.
Let's see. Wow, Texas is a 2.5 point favorite.
Oh my God, no way. What's the
in Georgia?
Dude, not again.
This isn't happening, man.
Not again! No, please, not again.
Dude, it's gonna have to be us, man. We can't hope for.
I want it to be us. That would be cinema.
That's what I said. I was like,
dude, we're gonna be 11-0, and they're gonna be like 10.5 point favorites against us. We're just gonna be like, what?
Let us be the ones to put them out and silence it. That would be.
But what if we don't?
Dude, fuck that. Like, it would have been fun to like kick them while they're truly down. Like, let's say they would have lost to Mississippi State, lost to Vandy, lost to Georgia, and then like we're just adding to the shitting on them. But like the fact that they've won these winnable games, like fuck it, let them beat Georgia. They think they're the shit, and then we just go to Austin and whip their ass.
I don't want that game to have stakes. If that game has stakes,
I think, bro, it's so much fun when there's stakes on it.
It's absolutely gonna have stakes. Let's just say this. I think they're a more dangerous team at 9-3 than they are at whatever. No, that math isn't right. 8-3, I guess. 8-3. I don't know, dude. Whatever. If they win out and they have to beat us, I think that's a better spot for them if their season is over.
I mean, regardless, their season's not going to be over, bro. Even if they lost to Georgia, if they beat us, they would still fight every fucking case they could to give them the 12th spot.
I don't want them to have that opportunity. Yeah. I don't want us to be the team that like lets them into the playoff, just like in basketball. All right, fuck them, dude. Aggie basketball update. So first game of buckyball occurred this weekend. The Aggies won 98-68. I don't know how long. I think Buzz had teams score 90 plus 4 times over 4 or 5 years or whatever it was. We've already done that with buckyball. I don't know if we're super talented, but we're fun to watch.
Can you explain exactly what buckyball is for the non-ball?
Can we not call it buckyball? I don't like that, dude. It just sounds like something like a game you would play in a shitty arcade.
Like what the bucky?
So like essentially buckyball is just run and gun, put up as many shots as you can, and then we're running like press the entire game. So we're going to beat some teams that we shouldn't beat, and we're also probably going to get blown out by teams that we shouldn't get blown out by, but it'll be a process.
Also, Texas got spanked by Duke. Let's just put that out there yesterday.
What was the score? I didn't even see that.
75-60.
And Duke covered. I think it was like 10.5.
Yeah,
not bad.
But yeah, Aggie basketball feels like we're gonna hate Buzz now, and that's gonna be fun. We might make a fun.
What did you see? He was recruiting all of our fucking players. Well, I mean, I guess like
not
that big of a deal, but
that's pretty whack, bro. I would say that's not good.
Let's see what we've got. We don't have to do.
I couldn't name any players on our team besides Federico.
Hey, if Bucky won us a national championship, that you think they would rename Reed Arena to the Buckingham Palace?
Ooh, probably not.
They would rename the sport of buckyball.
All right, before we get into Buckets of the Week, new segment, silly season. We've got some coaching rumors that we've heard from sources. And you know AgKnocks, we have some of the best sources in the country. So let's see where it's at.
I actually will say we got some solid sources. We have sources that are way too good for what we have.
What are the sources saying? Why don't you elaborate?
So I'm trying to find it.
Do you want me to say it? I can tell you from memory. I'd had the conversation.
So basically, what the sources told us was that Lane Kiffin is very, quote, very interested in LSU. And apparently LSU is using Nick Saban as a consultant to find them and handpick them a new coach. Jeff Brom from Louisville is involved. And then also there is a lot of smoke and a lot of validity to Auburn being very interested in Jimbo Fisher. I would love for Jimbo Fisher to end up somewhere in the SEC.
And
I
what I
would
will
not
say,
like
bro, dude, go take it a step further, bro. LSU got Nick Saban to mediate a conversation with Kiffin. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm going to rephrase that because I think it's not necessarily that Saban is helping them find a coach in general. I think Saban, they know they can trust as intermediary with Kiffin. Is the way I understood it. Kiffin is the perfect douchebag to obviously bounce on Ole Miss for LSU. I get it. Oxford as a town, respectfully, fucking blows. Mississippi sucks in general. Louisiana, not that much better. Very marginally better. Although much more resources and like there's a lot more to LSU than there is obviously to Ole Miss. So I get the allure to it, but I think Saban, I don't know, man. I feel like he still has a little bit of respect for LSU since he bounced on them for the NFL. That like he had unfinished business after spanking them for so long, but I don't know. I think
there is more to this. So there's the Kiffin side of this, but there's also the getting of actual Saban as the head coach. Word on the street, 3-year, $60 million, fully guaranteed to Saban. If they don't get Saban, they go to Kiffin. They don't get Kiffin, they go to Brom.
They go to who?
Jeff Brom, whatever the hell his name is.
I don't know. I'm not buying that one, but I do think there's another rumor we should discuss. Penn State coming after our prized possession, our king, our fucking overweight goat.
You stay the fuck away. You think he could be that overweight up there, bro? Y'all don't even serve fried food. Get the fuck out of
They
here.
have
Go
Philly
get your fucking
cheesesteaks, bro. You don't understand what we're up against. That's important.
It's not real fucking food. It's okay on occasion.
What
I'm
you're
just
gonna
saying.
fucking say.
So the rumor is Penn State is going to go, quote, all out for Mike Elko. The best thing that A&M can do to hold this off is to make a deep playoff run, force their hand. They get nervous that maybe Elko is not going to be the guy to take the job. They don't want to, risk losing out on other candidates, and they get nervous and shit the bed. Hire somebody like Mark Stoops, whatever. The whole background to that they're saying is essentially nothing more than Elko is from generally the East Coast. That's basically it. It's a storied program. Like there's obviously and Penn State, and they're gonna pay whatever the fuck he wants. They'll back up the Brinks truck to do whatever they need to do.
I think they also mentioned that he played football like at Penn or something.
Which is not Penn State.
Which is not. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like as if that further supports the I don't see that.
And we're talking about Happy Valley as a destination? I don't
But
even
hold on.
think that's better than College Station.
There's additional context to be discussed. The problem is Billy was in his research bag. Billy was looking to see what was happening. And I went back to when Mike Elko was asked about the Texas A&M opening in 2023 at Duke. And literally, basically word for word, Elko said the exact same thing that he did when he was asked about the Penn State opening here. For that reason,
at Duke.
Sure, I get it. I think he could have dismissed it. He could have said, no, I'm not interested. He did not say that.
But that's anti-leverage for your agent.
I mean, going to the next phase of this now.
What did he say, bro? We're on the edge of our seats here.
I think what he said, and I'll get the direct quote, but basically what he said was, I don't even concern myself with the thought of thinking about that. And then he made the same joke of essentially when we coach bad or like whatever he said of like 3 weeks ago, you were saying I was getting fired. Now I'm getting hired. It's hilarious how you guys cover coaches. That's what he said in essentially both instances when asked about it.
Yeah, bro.
But
I don't love it either.
We're missing a very important piece of this. Last week when they did the thing at Rudy's where they talked to the coach live in front of everybody, they asked him about it, and he said, if you really want the inside scoop, you can talk to my wife if you're here right now, and she'll tell you what we think about leaving. And then she stood up and goes, we aren't leaving. And everyone laughed. If the wife doesn't want to leave, you're not leaving.
No, that's like when you're like, that's when you want to go home and you're like, yo, I would love to stay, but my wife is saying that we have to leave. So unfortunately for those reasons, like I don't want to leave, but she's telling me I have to.
So,
I
but
mean,
she
but
said
that's the
that.
reverse here. Like if
Sure, it is
if
a reverse of it, but it's
yeah,
like
if
no,
Elko's
but
a cuck, let him be our cuck.
no, that's not what I'm saying. It's like relying on someone else to say it. And it's like, well, I never said that. Like my wife said it. Like I never said I was staying.
Well,
She said it.
again, it's leverage for a contract at A&M.
Sure.
Think about
And they,
if you're
well, I think it's, go ahead.
if you're Mike Elko, because I know we're scarred. I know the reason why we think he could potentially even
That's
leave.
no,
is
but
because of-
I think the administration might be scarred also from a similar situation with Jimbo.
yeah. So then they're
Yeah.
gonna overpay him.
Dude, God, man.
Oh
We
wait,
got
no, you said because of
PTSD in all the
Jimbo.
wrong.
Okay, let me just. I'm gonna nix this right here, right now for everybody. And I talked about this on the last podcast. I'm pretty sure I said it with Carter Carls. The Jimbo extension was a result of us. We literally handed him a national championship trophy when he came in for his opening press conference. The blue balls for Jimbo. We were so ready for him to be so good. We paid him so much money. He had to be great. He had to be the Messiah. And then we have a one Mickey Mouse COVID season where he wins 9 games in an Orange Bowl. And we were so ready for him to be good. It was like, fuck yeah, dude. Here's all the money in the world. You're our coach forever now. Without really proving it, without really building, without really developing to an extent. Because COVID was bullshit. This is a completely different
Okay.
scenario. No, let me finish this. Mike Elko, there is a clear pathway for growth and development of a long-standing dynastic football program. There is the recruiting that he's been doing has been out of this world. The transfer portal approach, the coaches, the development of the coaches, the development of the players, the ability to put guys into the NFL and be successful, the use of NIL, everything that he's done in College Station so far. To me, I'm like, we're good. Pay the man. I don't give a fuck. And I think they're not going to hesitate either if it comes down to it.
Okay, hold on. Hear me out. And let me just play devil's advocate for one thing. If I'm the administration, if AgKnocks, who's paying $0 for any coach's buyout ever, whatever, is saying we are 8-4 until we win 9, I could only imagine what someone who's paying $70+ million would say about someone who is asking, maybe he's not, for a new contract after winning 8 games. I think it has to wait until the end of the season, which I think bodes poorly for us. It's a tricky situation that I'm not sure. It's like a $70 million risk again if he's not the guy.
But who fucking cares?
Does anybody know the actual? Does anybody know the actual legality of it? Like, can they just be like talking to Elko throughout the season?
Yeah,
like no big
They
deal.
be talking to
Like,
his
or don't worry
agent.
about it.
Agent, it's yeah.
But that's the thing, dude. It's like, yes, if you're Elko, like, think about this. If you were Mike Elko, and let's say hypothetically you were Elko and you were like, I'm super happy in College Station. My wife and family love it here. This is where I want to be. Your agent's going, okay, that's awesome. I'm going to take that into consideration. We are going to still keep our cards close to our chest because I have to do my job and negotiate you a contract to make you the most money possible in this situation that you want to be in. So we are going to hold those cards as close to your chest as possible. I'm going to use Penn State as a leverage point, and A&M's going to pay us, and you're going to be here for as long as you want to be if you continue to be successful here. That's how I see it. And I think that the way that he's built, what he's done to this point, all indications are that this is a place he wants to be, and this is a legitimate thing that he's building. Like, why would you want to keep going and starting over again?
Yeah, same, dude. You don't want to have. People fucking hate renting because you have to move out every single year. People hate that shit. Imagine doing that as a program builder. You can't just start over constantly. The recruits will never trust you.
He knows what he can build here.
I agree. And I in no way am asking or wanting him to leave in any way. But I'm just saying, I was fully confident until I looked at the Duke clip and I was like, oh my God. He said,
We will shut down.
I mean, do y'all remember
We will
that
shut down.
moment when Schloss left and we thought that every single player on the baseball team was going to bounce? And they were
How did
like,
that
then
turn
we
out
had to
for
like rationalize ourselves. That's what I'm saying. We had to rationalize ourselves and be like, hey, you know what? Like, these guys had to do what's best for them in the moment and enter the portal. Like, they could come back. And that situation was way worse than this. Like, there's
No.
legit no
He's
logical
nobody really gave
reason.
a fuck about. Nobody really cared about fucking baseball.
No, but I'm just talking about when you compare the two situations.
Yeah.
Like,
And he was literally
like-
like having sex with
Yeah.
Del Conte. Like that was
In a
just
I'm just saying,
cemetery.
let's make the Corps of Cadets useful, station them at every cemetery and college station and surrounding area, guard the Arby's, Dairy Queens, Elko's hangouts. Let's make sure that he's in a safe spot. There should be no one coming near him. No secret
Honestly,
meetups.
yeah. Dude, what's to stop us from doing that shit? Why can't we just like have the Corps guard his fucking door?
there's going
Maybe
to
he
be someone
wouldn't be.
smarter than us that should just be able to structure the contract the way that it's supposed to be, so that it makes him happy, it makes us happy, and we never have to worry about this conversation again. The fact that we're having
Okay,
this conversation
inshallah.
is a great thing. It's a great problem.
It is. Damn, man. Can't remember the last.
Imagine how many other teams wish their coach was so good that they're worried that another team would just pay him whatever it takes and do whatever it takes to take it.
Yeah, because it's not like
It happens,
Elko's
all
like,
the time.
but Elko's not looking at the NFL like Sark with his glasses and his like white vest, like looking at the NFL like, yeah, let me get to the Titans. Like, it's not happening, bro. Like, Coach Elko is all ball, and he loves
With
this fucking team.
with the burnt orange Oakleys, bro.
Why are you clowning his fit? That's crazy. You're like, yeah. And that
They're all
fit,
just-
you think you're in the fucking NFL with that vest?
No, just like the way that he is. He's all like, he wants to look cool. He wants people to like respect him. That's all he cares about. Elko's the opposite. Elko's pulling up sloppy, dude. Like, if we sign this man to a lifetime contract, we need to like work in a gym membership or something. We need to keep him alive for as long as we can. That's got to be a priority.
Yeah, bro. Ozempic exists. Just let him hit Ozempic, dog. He'd be fine.
But that's just for the looks. That's like Sark took Ozempic. Elko would only go the real way. 20,000 steps a day.
I mean, that's
Grinding.
about how many steps he needs to get from Kyle Field to like the other side of campus.
I don't think he's leaving. If he did leave, I think we'd be done. I think we'd have to call it off.
I would cancel the podcast if he left this offseason, to be fair.
I would also cancel the podcast if he left.
We'd have to make
It'd
a
just be
yeah,
it'd
make
just
We
be
have
me
some
and
to
Cow
send
Dog
like a
talking
public
to each other.
apology. We have to do like a notes app, like why we are leaving.
Dude, that's the real thing. I know we were talking about the Panthers before the show, but like that's the real reason. That's like the like aura and like the magic is like literally just they're living off of Meow Mix's whatever's like ashes.
Yeah.
That's it.
No,
That's
and
the only
then
reason they're winning games.
this
Yeah.
week, Meow Mix was like, we're coming back. We're doing a pod. Like, the former players were like, fuck no, you're not. Like, Jonathan Stewart was like, y'all stay where y'all at. It was fucking good.
I bet they'll do it and y'all start losing again. It'll be sick. Bring them back
No, they said that they felt bad and they're not going to podcast till the end of the season.
for this Linsanity run of 5-4. God forbid.
Oh
All right. Is that everything on Elko? I mean, look, he's not leaving.
I'm scared, bro.
I feel like he's gonna tweet like a terrible like Wolf of Wall Street gif to like announce it.
Yeah.
That's like what it would be.
Imagine
Like the Johnny
Ole
Manziel gif recruiting is so bad.
Ole Miss fans deal with
It's a
this
nice
every
touch
year.
though, bro. Like how good do you feel? How good do you feel when you see it?
No, bro, I've seen that gif on Twitter for literally like 10 or 15 years now. Like it's
Oh, I know,
it's-
but how good do you feel when you see Mike Elko specifically tweeted it out?
I'm always just like, damn, he's really the one tweeting that off his phone.
He might not.
That is definitely not a social media manager by any means.
So, yeah, we good on that. It's nervous.
So- Dude,
It wasn't that silly of a season. That was actually pretty terrifying, but fair enough.
Dude, Ole Miss fans deal with this every season. Every season. I don't know how they do it. That's why they're so fucking
Won't have
Yeah,
to go on
but-
much longer.
I feel like you'd rather have Elko than Kiffin. I feel like, right?
I'm pretty sure like 2 weeks ago, you literally were on record saying I would trade for Kiffin anything, like no matter what it takes.
Dude, I
Right.
said after Elko's done, I want Kiffin. Straight up.
No, you said, well, yeah, but you said assuming Elko like somehow lost the job and ended off whatever that you would want.
Dude, yeah, absolutely.
And then you
That
went on
would
like
be-
a rant about how good looking he is for 50 and how you want to be in.
Dude, just saying.
All right, let's
I'm
talk
getting
about
on TR.
Let's talk about the Heisman.
No, I mean, Heisman, what are we going to talk about? There's nothing new.
It's really just me, bro. Fernando
Just quick
Mendoza-
update. Yeah, I mean, you got to see that. Actually, you got to give people flowers when it's not you, bro.
For real,
This
bro.
would
do it
if
every
you
week,
were,
bro.
if you had Castellanos, bro, you would be. This would be the number one segment in the show. Just
If I had
relax.
Castellanos.
Give me my flowers,
Jack,
Jack.
speak on it, bro. What led you to whatever Mendoza?
Yeah, he was the number one
Basically,
odds
just
when Chuck picked him.
no, he was not, bro. You lying
Yeah,
sack
you
of
were.
shit, bro.
Cook
He was
him.
like
Cook
top
him, Shrek.
5, bro. And I literally said I was gonna pick somebody else. I was gonna pick whoever the actual top person odds was, and I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna go with Fernando Mendoza because what if a Mexican wins a Heisman, bro? That'd be sick.
Fernando. Is he Mexican, actually?
Nice Colombian.
Nah, yeah, he's not actually Mexican.
Damn, you're just trying to take a, they're always trying to steal the clout, bro. It's
Hey.
crazy.
Y'all look at us all the same, bro. That's why you come at us in unmarked vehicles, dude.
You're about to be calling him
Yeah.
he's gonna be Victor Wembanyama, and you're gonna be like, yeah, bro, he's from Peru, you know?
I mean, me and Tom had Marcel, so it's still alive.
You did not have
No, you had
Marcel,
Lenore
but you
Sellers,
just
bro.
had Lenore Sellers.
I had
You're
Marcel
trying
the whole
to flex
time.
like you got that.
Nah,
Okay.
bro. I'm not allowing that to happen.
Alright.
Basically,
All right,
just
let's
being
do
Tom, bro.
buckets.
Wait, real quick, I do want to say something. Whenever we were like just looking into this show and like looking at the schedule and things, it's week 11, bro.
I know, dude. It sucks. Went by so
Wow, dude, that just like it's
fucking
worthless.
blows.
Like,
Shut the fuck up,
Fuck.
bro. Just read your fucking ad. Stop doing this.
no, it's not even my ad read; it's your ad read.
No, this
All right,
is your
Buckets of the Week is brought to you by Underdog Sports, the ultimate destination for fantasy sports fans. Ready to get in on the action? Sign up today with code AgKnocks and play just $5 to score $50 in bonus funds. That's right. $5 gets you in the game with a huge boost. Join the fun, draft your team, and start winning with Underdog Sports. Head to their app or website now and use code AgKnocks, all caps, to claim your $50 bonus. Last week, we did lose. The AgKnocks Underdog higher lower pick of the week, not financial advice, is a Broncos win. Is this from last week?
No, this is this week.
No, that's Thursday night
Okay, I
football.
figured this was just Texans hating, but fair enough. Broncos win. Marcel Reed higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns. Craver higher than 62 receiving yards. Troy Franklin higher than 42.5 receiving yards. That's a 6.47 multiplier, not a parlay, a multiplier for a pick. So
Hey,
go off, go get ready.
Okay, that's a heater right there, bro. I like that.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
For 6.5
Like, come on, dog. no, okay, so-
odds, that's high quality pick.
The thing is like when you make the picks, it makes you have to pick another player from another team. So you can't just do like wins or like players on the same team. It has to be different teams. So I was like, what's the easiest thing I can do here? Troy Franklin going off against the fucking Raiders, dude. It's happening.
You say Troy Franklin?
Mr. Franklin.
I wasn't trying to be mean to you, Tomac. I just don't want to talk about the fact that it's week 11.
Yeah,
No,
he
bro,
really,
you said what you said. It's okay. It's cool.
yeah, he meant it, bro. It's fuck.
It's sad. I get these TikToks where this one dude, he just does like clout farming off the same TikTok every week where he just goes, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's already week 11 of college football season. And you need to like savor it. You need to sit down and drink a beer, cook a hot dog, and watch football and like love your life right now if you're a dude. And it's like, oh yeah, sick. Buckets of the week. Last week, I picked Vanderbilt -4.5. I knew I was going to lose that one. I did. I'm 6-5. Shrek is in first place, 7-2, still idle from last week. Cowdog 3-5. Billy is 2-6. Got his W with OU beating Tennessee,
Hey-o.
and then Tom Ag was another loss, 1-8 on the season. Florida money line. I there's a valiant effort though. I thought they were gonna win that game. That was kind of bullshit where Lagway threw that deep ball and then they overturned it. When a guy came back and like trapped it in his chest, it looked like he caught it.
It's whatever, dude. They got hoed.
Sorry, your ass.
All right,
Idiot.
Tom
Terrible
Ag, you're
fucking
first.
ball. You know why you're first, Tom? Because you're in last.
Whatever, dude. Give me A&M 7 or whatever it is.
Are you good over there, bro?
Now we're
No,
gonna
we're-
fucking lose, bro.
Whatsoever.
What's up?
I said now we're gonna
What is it?
fucking lose because you picked it, dude.
Yeah, why would you do that, bro? Change your pick, honestly.
Actually, I think the one that he did win, he picked A&M maybe.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think-
because it's
I
true.
forget what it was, you know. You get -6.5. Are you sure you don't want not
Damn, you really are ass, bro. You're
I like how
Oh,
Billy
wow.
only has 2 wins and is called the Tom Ag big ass.
not last? Okay.
Do you
Stay
want the
last.
alt line? Alt line?
Fuck it. Yeah, give me the y'all line, bro. Might as well. One's got to hit.
All right, so that's 13. 13. It's like insurance in
that.
blackjack. In blackjack, it's like insurance.
You never
So you
buy
know
the
it's just like,
insurance,
okay,
bro.
what if I just wasted more money? All right, I'm gonna go Auburn money line at Vandy. That's a 6.5 point dog. That's a 2-pointer, my boy.
Mm.
It quite literally is, bruv.
Is Jackson Arnold still their quarterback?
No idea. I just know Vandy's ass, and they're
No,
ready.
it's
They're
the other guy, and
primed
he's
to be
worse.
exposed.
Auburn's so bad, dude. That
It could be a bad pick. It could be a bad pick, but I don't see Vandy like. I don't love it, but
true
Tom's
ball
ass,
knower, you should
so.
say they're gonna get the fired coach boost.
I mean, that's like what I'm thinking, but like I don't know who the fuck their quarterback is.
He's so bad.
Whatever. Vandy's overrated. I'll just say that. Take the under in that game, regardless.
All right, sheesh, bro. I'm gonna take Alabama minus 10.5. I
It's a
think
rivalry
that
game. I
LSU's
don't know.
so bad.
That is a rivalry game, though.
It is, and it's at Alabama, and LSU's just rudderless. They gave up against us. I don't think they want to play football anymore. I think half the team is on their way to the transfer portal. Their ass. Shrek?
I'm gonna go ahead and go Florida -3.
Left him the easiest fucking pick. I didn't see that one. That's such a layup. God damn it.
Yeah, Mark Stoops his ass, and if Florida loses to the checkerboard, Billy Napier. Well, he's already fired, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I have 3.5 for what I'm looking at.
okay,
I see
3.5.
3 on my book. I see 3 on my book, but it's minus 115. We'll give him 3. Actually, no, yeah, he's 7-2. 3.5.
Crazy, bro.
Damn.
I think DJ
Hey, what do you
Lagway
get? What do you get if you get a push? Actually, I don't think we've ever had a push before.
Nothing.
Yeah, I just need 0.
Zeros, man.
Because it's a push. That's what pushes usually are. Dumbass motherfucker,
It's
dude.
literally what it
All right.
Hey, don't take it out on me,
Cringe.
Tom, because AgJack fucking went
No
after you,
feelings.
bro.
Oh, wait, just let me say one last thing. The Georgia-Mississippi State game, kind of an interesting line. Mississippi State's only 8.5 dogs in that.
What's at Mississippi
Would be
State?
perfect. Mississippi State shock the world. Get Georgia fired the fuck up for Texas.
No.
Do it. Do it.
No. Mississippi State just won their first SEC game in like 2.5 years last week. I don't think they're due to have 2 back-to-back SEC wins. And
You're
Georgia.
telling me they're hot, bro. Just saying.
Yeah. All right. So that you heard it here first. That was buckets. Let's go to Cringe Fest. Anyone got anything?
I saw a video. Yeah, I saw a video of this guy that was spreading ashes of his deceased cousin on the Cowboys mini field outside the stadium. I'm pretty sure that's a felony, but
It's like a HIPAA
Dude,
violation.
I fucking love Mexicans so much. Oh my god.
he was Mexican.
You didn't need to tell me that.
Yeah, and the funny part is that he did it like on the gray part of the helmet, so it would just like blend in like in the logo.
Jesus. That's
The whole
insane.
concept of spreading ashes is just gross in general. Like, unless it's really, even in the water, it's still pretty gross, man. I don't know.
Y'all want to be
Do you think
cremated or
Jerry-
buried?
Probably not, bro. Let my body just rot.
Decompose.
You know how Jerry's definitely uploading his consciousness to the stadium so that
Yeah.
he can live forever? I wonder if that just gives him like ultimate comfort in death, where he's like, I'm just gonna live forever in the stadium. So like I'll just fall asleep one night and die, and then whatever happens after that, I'll still be alive forever.
Yeah, it'd be pretty wild.
Can't delete
Each
yourself.
game, like the confetti that falls down is just like a little bit of Jerry's ashes.
He's probably the type of dude that would freeze himself for sure.
Yeah. Well, he definitely is gonna the AI consciousness thing is absolutely he's funneling money into that.
Dude, no way we're gonna have to deal with him forever.
But you are. He's gonna let his hologram make GM decisions for you forever.
Dude, an AI GM could be pretty solid, though.
Honestly,
Maybe. And would an AI GM trade away Micah Parsons?
You fleeced the Jets, too, bro.
There's really not a direction that team is going in, though.
Yeah, I mean, the Panthers much clearer direction, that's for sure.
Yeah, actually. All right, my cringe fest. We got to talk about this because it's been so fucking frustrating. YouTube TV and ESPN, get your fucking shit together. It's embarrassing. I've had to. Luckily, we had a login for the stupid Disney Plus like package thing from my in-laws. It is horrible. It's the worst interface of any streaming app. You have to get out of the channel and like go and search for the other game, and then you find the other game. By the time you get there, it's already back from commercial. And then if you want to watch the World Series, you got to change apps entirely. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. You can't use any quad boxes. You're locked into one game. You're locked into your commercials. It's a horrendous situation. Fuck you, ESPN. I'm done with this shit. You guys need to figure this out in the next 2 days.
Okay.
Did you bend the knee? Did you go to Hulu?
I was gonna ask that.
What? Did you go to Hulu? Did you doubt? Did you?
No, my sister-in-law came over and she had a Disney Plus account already and logged in on our TV.
Okay, I think now
Just so
is
you
the
know,
time.
the same login does work for who.
Well, yeah, it's like the all-encompassing one.
But all right, right now we're taking a stand all together. None of us will go to the dark side. I'm not going to do that. Look, here's the deal. For the listeners, here's a little history for you. At one point, you could watch any movie on Netflix, any Disney movie you wanted to on Netflix. At one point, you could watch any Disney movie you wanted to on DirecTV. At one point, you could have done this shit at. The point is that Disney is always going to do this. Like, they're going to use college football now. Next, it'll be the NFL. Next, it'll be Red Zone. They already use Monday Night Football. And then they already use the elections for the normal people. They're just going to continue to do this. So I'm not, fuck them. Don't switch.
It does feel like everybody's on YouTube TV's side, which I kind of fuck with heavily. Like, Disney is the one trying to force everybody into a different subscription. Fuck that, first of all. Also, I'm not 7 years old. I'm not watching Disney Plus. I have no need to watch fucking Frozen. Respect if your children do. I'm not judging you. Personally, as an adult, I'm not watching that shit. If you tell me about Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, kill yourself. Literally, grow up. Grow the fuck up. It's embarrassing. Stop talking about the Mandalorian. I was excited for SEC football to be on the ABC. Transparently, yes. Ruined already.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I
like,
forgot
you're
y'all are anti-antennas. I forgot about that.
No, I would do an antenna. The problem is you can't attach an antenna to your fucking phone at a wedding.
You can't. No, you got a point.
The other problem, it's like, dude, if you pull up on YouTube TV and then you see like, and it's the CBS music and Vern Lundquist, and it's Minnesota versus Penn State or whatever, some bullshit Big Ten game. You're like, no one's watching that anyways. Like, everyone wants to watch the SEC, and we're pulling the SEC away from everybody. It's dog shit. Fuck
Big
them.
Ten just has no aura in general.
No.
I mean, as a father with 2 young daughters, I already have Disney
Well, shut
Plus
the fuck up,
Unlimited.
Shrek.
Oh my God, this fucking guy, dude.
Disney 4 times a year for 7 days. Okay,
Hey,
we get it. You're bending the knee to Mickey.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Revisit
bro.
this in like 5 years, bro. Don't worry about it.
What does that even
Literally
mean? You
nothing
think
else.
be like, are you gonna be on the right side of history that like YouTube TV was in the wrong? It's
No,
take
I'm gonna
5
say you're
years
gonna
to
have a
come out?
small child fucking dragging your ass to fucking Disney Plus.
No. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I will say, how has this not gotten figured out yet? I thought this was going to get figured out for sure, like the day before.
They said Disney's losing $5 million a day.
Good.
I really
Fuck.
think they think people, and like they will get some people, but there's no fucking way. I already bought Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV.
Right.
Like that's sunk cost.
the whole
I
leverage.
simply
is Sunday
must wait.
Ticket. Yeah. It's ridiculous. All they're doing is fucking over the consumers because we have to suffer.
Joke's on you. I'm gonna stream it illegally. Fucking idiot.
Right.
Now none of you get it.
Definitely first world problems here that we're like complaining about having to switch apps to watch college football, but like it is annoying. It's like that's our time to just chill out and have what we want.
Saw this post that was like, I have YouTube TV with the sports package in Red Zone. I pay for NFL Sunday Ticket. I also have like some other or ESPN Plus, and I'm currently watching Monday Night Football on somebody's TikTok.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dog shit.
Dude, we just
Dog.
need to find a TikToker who would stream it, the game. That's probably what I'll
Wax,
do.
bro. Or never mind.
Who's that?
All right.
Yeah.
Are we doing what's cooking, or is anyone else have a cringe fest? All right, what's cooking?
Google Matt Khalil. That's my only other cringe fest.
Matt Khalil lost us the Super Bowl, bro. Actually, no, it was Mike Rammers.
It was
not
Cam
Matt
Newton. I'm just gonna put my cooking up there. As I've reached 30, I've officially reached Unk status, not only in age, but we've welcomed a new Billy, a little big shot into the world. Not me, but my brother. So hype. Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Evelyn. Shout out to little baby B. That's the GOAT.
What's the
It's my
actual
dog.
name?
Can't disclose that, bro.
Damn, bro.
I can't
Congrats.
disclose that on air, bro.
Big
There's
congrats.
weirdos. Go ahead, say it.
I was just gonna say
Congratulate me.
big congrats, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's hella weird though when people, and I don't know if they'll do this or not. Honestly, I have no idea. When people like post pictures of their baby, but they put like an emoji over their face, I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing this for? Like,
Yeah, that's a
who
weird one.
is like, oh, there's the face, the sweet baby face.
I think foster parents have to do that, but when people do that over their actual babies, yeah.
I've always wondered like if I would realize what that was after I had kids, but I still don't get what the deal is. I think it's because people do sell pictures of young children online to like
Dude,
people
like
who,
stop playing into like perverted fucking freaks. Like, I promise you they'll find a picture of a different kid. Like,
yeah.
there's not gonna be an emoji over every child's face ever. What
I
are we
don't know.
talking about?
Do like
Took a
face
weird turn there.
like
No,
5 years old.
it's just a weird thing to do. But yeah, congrats to the big shots. Put another
good
one
for
in the
them.
world.
The world just got louder. All right, so I'm
Facts.
doing a pork butt this weekend. I'm gonna try to overnight this bitch. I'm trying to.
Crazy direction here.
Speaking of a bun in the oven, we've got a pork butt in the oven.
I said after the brisket last week, literally, I would never do an overnight again. I'm already back on the overnight. I got a smart probe. We're going overnight. We're ripping it. There's not going to be a storm. Pork butt's going in for 14 hours. It's resting for 2 hours. It'll be ready for kickoff.
Hey, what?
14 hours? I was going to tell you to do it longer than you think you need to, but 14 hours is insane.
Hey, what's the
14 hours
smart?
is
What brand of smart probe did you get?
I don't know. I just got one because I've gotten the meter before and then it broke, so I never want to get one again. So I got like one of the cheaper ones. But
The meter is kind of ass, TBH.
yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean,
How
that's
big is the
reasonable.
pork butt? Why are you doing 14 hours? That's way too long.
That was just what I was recommended.
How many
I
pounds
actually,
pounds of meat are you expecting to do?
well, I got a backup pork butt because I wanted to be prepared this time. So I have 2 that are thawing in my fridge right now, and I'm only gonna make one, but I have one ready in case the same thing happens to me as last time.
Dude, the good thing about pork is like even if you forget it, you can't really fuck it up.
14
yeah,
hours? Like, you could fuck it up, bro. Like, it's possible to overcook it, I will say.
Nope.
14? I think I did 6 hours for like an
Oh,
8.
that's why yours came out like a fucking pork loin.
But it was no, bro. It was legit. Like, it was maybe 30 minutes to an hour away. I feel like from being ready, maybe an hour or 2, but not 8 hours from being ready.
Yeah. Well, we're going low and slow, bro. There's no reason not to.
Low, slow, and banging. Y'all know that commercial, bro? Have y'all ever heard that?
I don't know.
I feel that's an airball.
What else is going on? You guys cooking?
I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving, bro. I'm ready to smoke a
What?
turkey.
In 3 weeks?
Is it Mexican Thanksgiving? Is it early?
No, bro, I just never smoked a turkey, dude. Y'all don't do like y'all don't have enough
you doing, like, a
friends where you have
trial
to do multiple Friendsgivings, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we got to do it 2 weeks beforehand or the day after or whatever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an unpopular opinion. I didn't think the smoked turkey. I made one last year. It was fine,
I
but
like
like
it.
it wasn't
Yeah.
anything.
I
like,
think fried
crazy.
It's
turkey's
easy.
better.
Yeah, fried turkey is significantly better in my opinion.
But it's so easy to smoke a turkey breast.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, War Room. We are doing sports superstitions this week. Oh, basically anything that you would do during a game, leading up to a game, anything that you think about and consider as a superstition for your sports teams.
Interesting. All right.
Does
Who's
anyone
first?
want-
Well, if we're going based off the list, Tom Eggs first.
Just like, let's go ahead and have a super fucking specific topic. Let's have zero prep and let's just do it.
No, I'll
Well,
go. I'll go ahead.
This one's in the group text.
I'll take the
all
1-1.
day.
The 1-1 is gonna be the rally cap, the baseball rally cap. Obviously, that's the 1-1.
Yeah.
Turn
like
that puppy
any-
inside out. Every 7-year-old's dream of thinking they're impacting the game in any way. Stupid, yes, but lets people know you're rooting for the team, man. It's important.
I think that covers like anything you're wearing, like clothing wise, not just the way you wear your hat, but like what shirt you're wearing, what socks you're wearing, underwear, whether you care about what you wear. Like I've got to the point with the Panthers games where my new superstition is that I don't look at what shirt I pick out. I cover my eyes and I like reach into my closet and I pull a shirt down and whatever I pull out is the one I wear. That's been since we started winning what I've been doing.
Bro just needs an
Bro, you
excuse
won
for a
2
price
games. What are we
jersey.
talking about? Like,
That's unbelievably levels of down bad.
Like, stop acting
in a
like you're
whole-
like 8-0.
We're winning
Okay.
more games than we've already won as many games as we did all of last year.
You should be saying 5-12 until we're not fucking 5-12.
I don't care about that.
All
We're
right, so
5 out of the
AgKnocks,
last 7.
is your official vote cover your eyes while you pick a shirt?
No, that was part of Billy's
No.
rally cap, just with the clothes.
No, it's not. That's the rally cap doesn't cover everything clothes related. It's just a
Yeah,
rally
that's a
cap.
different
It
thing.
should though. Are we not?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go with turning the game off when your team starts losing, because if you're not watching, they'll do better.
Dude, it works.
I never do that.
Yeah, that's why
It
the
explains a
Packers
lot.
fucking suck.
Yeah, that's why you never won anything.
I can't bring myself to not watch because there's no point in doing that.
I beg to differ.
All right. I will go. I'm going to say where and how you sit. I've got different parts of the couch that I know are going to power up the Aggies, different positions that I lay in. I will put my wife in different spots on the couch. I'll put my dogs in different spots on the couch. And I don't want to squash all the other options, so I won't dig deeper into that, but right
mean
side
by-
of the couch has been really well whenever we're kind of in a sticky situation. Left side of the couch, whenever we're rolling, we continue to roll if I'm just laid out on the left side of the couch. So
What do you mean by positions?
what?
We talking missionary?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
100%.
fucking your couch?
Upside down.
All right,
Whatever
Tom.
it
Do you
takes to
have
get an
do you
Aggie
have a vote now?
Yeah, I have one now. It's more like specific, but I'm gonna go Tiger Woods red polo, bro.
Fair.
Do you not have any superstitions?
Dude, I mean, they're all the same. Like, change your
No,
jersey.
no,
Like,
we're playing
we
a
can't
different-
watch the game at this guy's house anymore because we lost. It's all the same shit.
Yeah,
trying to think.
that's
You
okay. But that, it's relatable.
you literally just said that.
No, I said where you sit, like physically, like what seat you sit in. You could still be like who you watch with, or like
All
what
right, all
house.
right. I got a genuine Tom superstition that I've been doing since I was 13 years old. Are y'all ready for this? Anytime like I work out or anytime whenever I was younger, I'd play baseball or football. Left side shoelaces were vertically tied. Right side shoelaces were horizontally tied.
That's crazy.
Dude,
How do you tie
it
shoelaces
helps me
vertically?
keep balance. No bullshit.
How do you tie them
I don't know.
vertically?
Like literally, like you twist them and then before you tie the knot, and then whenever you tie the knot, you pull it and
I see.
like the
I see.
bunny ears go vertical or horizontal.
Damn. I wish
Okay.
somebody clowned you in a game when you were like 14. They like juked your ass, and then it's like, and your shoelaces are fucking stupid. But they
No,
didn't.
dude, I hit a home run when I was like 13 and I wanted to hit another one, bro.
That's
Banger.
big time.
All right, Agjack.
Was that 2 of your picks?
Yeah,
I'm
red
actually writing
polo.
that in.
Yeah, red polo and shoelace tying, bro. Lock that in.
Lock that shit down, bro.
This is why we don't get engagement on these posts. I swear to God.
Dude, you know why? Is because like I don't think we've gotten engagement on the last 5 because every single time we talk about it, you're like, we never get engagement on these. So people are like, yeah, let's not.
Yeah,
engage
for
it.
people listening, they're like, oh yeah, like I'm not gonna go.
You
on Twitter.
pre-mindset it, bro. You manifest bad engagement.
Well, it's not relatable.
Just go ahead. Go ahead and pick yours. Why don't we just...
All right, so speaking of not relatable shit, I'm gonna go reverse jinxing. Just making sure that when you're watching the game, you just say everything negative that can happen, so that it probably won't happen. Yeah. So like, whenever kicker has like a pressure kick, you're like, dude, he's gonna miss this for sure. He's for sure gonna miss this. Nothing to
Could be
add on to
similar.
that.
I mean, could be similar to like you start saying nice shit about the University of Texas, like
Right.
to like reverse jinx them.
It's not relatable, bro.
Mm.
Reverse jinx.
I don't feel related at all, dude.
Yeah. I would never say that about my team. Go ahead, Sean.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with waving your arms to the side while an important kick's happening for it to go wide left or wide right.
You guys, we write these into a graphic.
My one is going to be much better. I'm going to take this as an easy dub. Waving arms to the side.
Waving your arm with your kick.
Nailed it. I'm going to say for mine, I think we're just going to quickly move on. For mine,
I think you put that on my
not
list.
that I necessarily do this every time. Every once in a while, I will do this.
You start finger popping your asshole.
Damn, I was going to say that to AgKnocks after. That was going to be an honorable mention. No, the bet against your own team. Buy the win. Buying
That's
the win
fair.
is a big one.
You're paying for a win. Yeah, you don't mind losing.
Emotional
either, 'cause you
hedge.
get paid.
Yeah. Yeah, Aggies, you still do that thing where you put your thumb in your ass when you need a big play, or no?
All right. Honorable mentions. So who you watch with is important. Your company during the game. There's some people you just can't fucking watch with, and there's some people where it's like they walk in the room and good things happen. They have to stay put. They can't leave.
That's only happened to me one time, and it was my wife.
It's always the people who want to leave too.
Yeah.
No, the woman I was with my wife, and every time she came near me, we started losing. I was like, "Bro, we're gonna have to stay over there
Yeah.
just for the next hour or so."
Yeah, my mom came over to drop off sourdough bread in the fourth quarter of the Packers-Panthers game, and she sat down and started yapping. And I was just like, oh my God, you have to shut the fuck up. But then things were rolling. So I was like, you can't leave. You have to just stay here until this game is over. And it worked out.
See, I watch football the way God intended, bro. With a drink in your hand by yourself in your fucking house.
That's great too. I have another one, abstaining from alcohol. Because sometimes if you drink alcohol on a game day, your team loses. So you just can never drink alcohol.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Stop
Hey,
trying to make
fucking
sobriety cool.
Tom Ag's gonna be Ag's gonna be the type of dude to buy the Tom Holland Bureau from Target.
He already does,
Bro,
bro.
have you ever tried O'Doul's? It's like actually really good.
Dude, word for word out of his mouth. Like, honestly, the taste isn't bad.
The Tom Holland's Bureau?
No, you know which the non-alcoholic beer that's good is Corona. That's
Insane. Insane. What are you drinking non-alcoholic beer? Have a Dr. Pepper.
Why don't you just drink some fucking water, bro?
So that's another superstition. You're either drinking water before every play, you have a sip of water, or you just can't have water during the game at all. And then if you break your water streak, shit goes fucking sideways.
You should be mentally evaluated.
For real.
Like, you won't drink alcohol, but you'll starve yourself of water for like a
You're
scrap
telling me
of a-
that fucking waving your arms like a retarded person to fucking sway a game-winning kick is outlandish, but fucking not drinking water is relatable, bro.
Dude, I mean, think about it. Like, if you take a sip of water before a big third down and you convert it, then you're gonna have a sip of water before every play.
No.
And I have to pace like
No,
a
I would
racer.
not. I would
Okay.
realize I'm watching the game on TV hundreds of miles away.
Okay, so next one, daily routines such as working out on game day or otherwise, like if you're tossing like water bottles or any sort of trash in your trash can, if I'm like about to throw it in my trash can, I'm like, the Aggies are gonna lose this week if I don't make this. And I'm like, fuck. And then I have to like lock in and make it. And if I miss it, I have to think in my head, like, all right, I can't leave that on the ground because if I leave it on the ground, the Aggies are gonna lose this week. Pick
Dude,
it up.
off topic of that, but like if you bump your head on something, do y'all ever just get like mad and immediately punch the shit out of that object?
Yeah.
This is concerning across the board.
Yeah.
guys.
I'm telling y'all, non-contact CTE. Dr. Shrek is making that an official diagnosis, bro.
What about standing up on third down?
Nope.
I think you just do that out of habit.
Dude, I
Like,
don't know how long it's been since we've watched the game together. Like, I know for the listeners, actually watching the Panthers game in our home when we were in college was a traumatic experience for genuinely everyone involved. Where the living room TV was like a second or 3 seconds ahead of Agjack's room TV because he had to watch them privately.
separately.
And it was you would wait for the punch of the wall at any negative moment. We would mute the TV and listen for it was terrifying.
So
So when you hear
another-
this is what this manifested itself into.
Another
Man.
superstition, where you put your remote or where you put your phone, like in vicinity of your couch, your pocket, on the floor, upside down. No?
Now, I see why this topic seemed like such a layup to you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy, dude.
What about petting your dogs before every play?
No.
You're going back to finger popping
Alright.
your asshole, bro.
Yeah, dude, just do the thumb in your ass. You'd be way better off.
That was War Room.
That was super relatable for sure.
Yeah, that was one of our best ones yet for sure.
Thank you for listening. If you're still listening, Jesus. Do we have a conspiracy?
All right, yeah, we can do that one. All right, so
Do mom dog
oddest
or prop 50.
stuff coming out with Charlie Kirk recently.
No,
The
More
UPS
so-
plane.
So on the Turning Point USA side. So the quick 2-minute version of this is CFO, COO were acting very, very strangely post-shooting. Whenever I say post-shooting, I'm talking like within 3 seconds. Both of them were doing things that they should not have been doing. And there's some weird connections going on, but everything is kind of pushing back to this narrative that Erica Kirk is actually involved. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. I still think Israel did it. So that's my take.
This was not like what you didn't explain any of that. You just said they were doing weird things and Erica Kirk is involved. Like there has to be some.
That's a 2 minutes version.
Yeah, but like what do they get out of that?
All right.
Hey,
So, okay.
Tom,
the Erica
Tom
Kirk
can
stuff.
lead a horse to water, but he can't make it drink.
All right, exactly, dude. Do your own research, but here you go. So if you look at Erica Kirk, recently, she's been going on all these shows and she did the memorial for Charlie Kirk. And one common denominator is she's always with JD Vance. So JD Vance and Erica Kirk, people are saying they have a thing, whatnot, whatever. JD Vance does a Turning Point style thing like Charlie Kirk used to do, takes a bunch of questions from a group called the quote unquote Groypers. Groypers ask him the question of, I think it's like, how do you have a non-Christian wife if you're a Christian or something like that? And then that's where the spark of Erica Kirk is going to marry JD Vance to get on the 2028 ticket came from, which is where the conspiracy started that Erica Kirk is involved. Was that good enough for you, Jack?
Yeah, when I listen back, I'm sure it'll be more interactive.
We should talk more about the Prop 50 conspiracy, bro, in California.
Bro, it's not a conspiracy. It's just rigged.
Yeah, well, if you vote no, they can see it on the outside of the ballot because of, quote, visually impaired, like, cues or whatever. There's just a fucking hole in the ballot. It lines up perfectly to where you would only see it if it says no.
It's just the slimiest shit. Like, you think it's only in the movies, bro.
Yeah, so they can literally just throw it away, which is insane. But yeah.
Nobody's
Another
mad as
news-
taxes are going up.
Prop B got approved in San Antonio, Texas, so Los Spurs will be getting a new downtown arena.
They're gonna fit so many fat bitches in there, bro. God dang. So many
tortas, bro.
Hey, this
Charles
last-
Barkley is hell, bro.
Bro, this last Spurs game I went to, they sold churros and fruit cups with tahini in the snack
They sold
stands.
what?
Churros and
Churros?
fruit. Yeah.
What is, bro, don't be one of
It's
those.
churros, bro. Chill out.
You
Hey.
don't have to say that, bro.
Fucking fruit cups with actual tahini in the fucking
Con
snack
tahini?
stand. Yeah,
Bro, actually,
Churros?
I'm willing to bet you right now, Shrek, churros are American.
definitely not.
No. I
No,
don't
they're
think it's-
Spanish.
Chinese.
What?
Chinese dough that the Spanish used. I didn't want to give credit to Agjack.
Yeah.
How does that? Yeah, I'm just gonna like fuck San Antonio. I'll just say that. Whatever.
Damn,
No,
bro,
not
Trump-
even mean
Bro,
that. Fuck the
don't be
Spurs.
mad. Just enjoy it. Just
No, Wemby's not even fun to watch. Like he's just like gross looking. It's just boring.
Yeah. Here's hater contrarian Billy. He's
So
back.
contrarian. Everyone everyone hates Wemby. That's not from San Antonio.
Are you
I will
mad?
say,
Are
he
you
does
mad
look like
because
an alien.
Wemby, whenever during the draft lottery came out and saw that
Yeah,
it
he
wasn't going
clowned
to be
us.
Houston?
Yes.
That's why
I'm
you're
upset
mad.
about it.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
That's what
Okay.
it is.
I hope his career is cut short due to a significant amount of injury.
Wow, bro, that's
Jesus.
crazy. Just straight up
Think
praying
Tom
on his
maybe-
downfall.
Did you guys literally watch Yao Ming? Yao Ming was a demon, bro. He was primed. One broke his foot one time, cooked. You're too big at that height. It's simply not feasible.
Dude, don't they all like die like an early
All
death?
right.
Yes, bro.
As
That's
always,
where
we
you draw the
appreciate
line.
you for listening. Please be sure to follow at AgKnocks on X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for all of our wonderful daily content.
Thank you guys.